Hello and welcome everybody. This is Yandaman bringing you a League of Legends character introduction.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Today I am bringing you Master Yi, the glass cannon of melee characters. Master Yi is a heck of a DPS dealer. He can do some crazy stuff later in the game. However, he cannot take a hit worth a crap. So, you kind of have to manage your playstyle in that manner. So, by no means is this an expert sort of tutorial on Master Yi or League of Legends. This is literally just an introduction. If you're looking for all that really good information, go to League of Legends Wiki, check out YouTube. There's going to be tons of other YouTube replays and whatnot that will give you the expert advice. However, if you are looking for, hey, I might want to play this character, what does he look like, how does he feel like, this is for you. I ended up getting the middle here, which is about 50-50 in these team games, at least on this comp stomp. I mean, I am playing comp stomp here, so there's no human opponents, so you don't expect a lot of serious opposition, but it works really good for a character preview. So I got mid, as I was saying, and what mid really is good for Master Yi, as he gets to harass, he gets to level up a little bit, as the mid does seem to buy that. And I'm just going to basically harass Raze. You might wonder, why am I spending the ignite so early? I just find that, in the first 10 minutes, I just don't ever get a good opportunity to use it, so I might as well just use it anyway, and the cooldown will be up later. It just gives me a little bit of extra harass ability, and the only thing that I'm thinking of here is, make Raze either go away. Once you get past about 2 of his health bars, he will back off. And if I can get him to back off, he won't level up near as much. Or I could actually get a kill at some point in time. Kill would be preferable, but not guaranteed, not needed. So he's sitting around 2 health. He just leveled up, got a little bit of health regen going on there. I'm just trying to sit back behind my minions so that they take all of the damage. Now I have my first abilities for Alpha Strike and then Wuju style. Alpha Strike allows me to do this teleporting crazy maneuver, which is fabulous. And Wuju just adds straight up attack damage, which it's hard to beat. At some point in time, it allows me to sort of burst damage, but I'll show you that later. Alright, crud. Okay, so what I was trying to do is, it always seems that the computer is smart enough to not overextend themselves. I have found where they're stupid. Alright. Okay, let's see if I can't get... Okay. Okay, let's see if I... Do I want him?
An ally has been slain.
Okay, I got him, but I died. So,
You have been slain.
as a means of doing stuff, probably not the smartest thing in the world. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here, I got my boots. This is what I generally get, a 25% attack speed. And this may or may not be the smartest thing in the world, but I'm going to go ahead and grab some cloth armor. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it gives me a little bit of staying power. For every piece of armor, you get 1% extra effective health. So I have 18% more effective health here. Now, I was talking about him being a glass cannon. This is kind of why I'm doing this. It's because he is a glass cannon. This will give me a little bit more staying power, and I'll just be able to harass and stick around a little bit longer. However, that's against physical damage, and I guess I'm kind of an idiot here because I'm going up against Rez, and he doesn't hit me for normal attacks. Or at least he's going to do a lot more magic damage, and I probably should have gotten magic resist as opposed to this shirt.
Do not
However,
fear the unknown.
dadgummit. Okay, Rez, I am not liking you. Alright, so I'm going to meditate up here, which is a nice little skill I get around 4 or 5. Basically, allows me to do just what I did, regen some health. Very, very quickly. Turn mana into health, and means I don't have to go back to base or anything like that. So I can stay in here, I can get gold, and I can get experience. Very, very important. Now, let's bounce around in here in the middle. Alright, so I've got my Highlander. So I'm level 6, and this Highlander's not going to do me a whole lot of good immediately. Dadgummit. One of the things you'll notice in League of Legends is that when you get the kill, you get the gold. If you don't get the kill, you don't get the gold. And so sometimes, like, you see one of these little ones and you just want to, like, snap it. Okay, so you see I got the little gold thing. That's what I wanted. Alright, so let's see if I can't harass Raze a little bit. I'm not getting as much harass on him as I want. He is just not going down. But that's okay. So we're going to let these guys die, and hopefully they're going to come down here into the range of my turret. Alright, so we're going to try... Dadgummit, okay. So I ran on Highlander. Dadgummit. Alright, so I got snared, and I tagged Highlander, which is not really the smartest thing in the world to do. However, I did it anyways. It's not... Spank me later. So yeah, alright, so I'm just gonna res up here, gonna get my butt back into action. The turret is not really in any sort of danger, and I've got a dagger. So my attack speed. So what I like about Master Yi is his attack speed. And I'm going to be going after, really, my goal is Phantom Dancer. This guy is just fabulous.
Certainly.
Alright, so I'm going to jump on this guy. Alright, let's see if I can get him. Can I get him? Okay, I'm going to toggle. One more hit. And I got it. Alright, and now I'm running away. Awesome. Alright, now I feel a lot better about all of my stupidity before. I took one turret hit, and I got a kill. Very clean. Now, if I just need to stay out of the turret, and now I can rub up against it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tag on Highlander. What I should have done is should have waited for Wuju to cool down, but that's just not what I did, but whatever. Okay, so what ended up happening is Wuju, it gives you a base sort of increase in attack, like here it is 30, but when you activate it, okay, cool. I was kind of worried that my little minions... So your minions are basically your damage soakers. I was worried that I was going to run out of them. When you're going up against a turret, what you generally want to do is to get out of dodge at about 2 minions. If you really, really are comfortable with stuff, you can get out at 1. But that's just a little bit cutting it close. And so I was counting minions and trying to talk, and it just wasn't working. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to cozy up to this turret, see if I can't do a little bit of damage. And Master Yi is a great, great damage dealer. He can just put it out, and Highlander just makes him go faster, and it is time to leave here, as I count my minions are all out of here. So I might as well cozy up to some of these little NPCs and grab a little gold. Back around. Alright, so I'm sporting about 900 gold. It's all nice and good. Let's see if I can't get a little extra kills. So one of the things that I've found about Master Yi is when you're looking at, say, other players at the end of the game, I will have approximately double the minion kills. And that may be just my playstyle as I try to farm more. But I can also end up with a lot of other kills, like champion kills. Alright, am I going to have this? or is this going to get ugly fast? It got ugly really fast, and I escaped because I'm just lucky like that. Okay, and they sent reinforcements. Some of my teammates must have been doing some great job down south, as they were really taking the pressure off of me. So I am sitting on about a K worth. I can get that thing, which is about a K, or I can hang out and get some other stuff. So I think I will bounce around, defend my turret from stupid other guys. Let's see if I can't get a little health. Alright, I'm gonna get a kill. Heck yeah! Alright, that's awesome. So, I don't know why the computer was stupid like that, but, you know, I am not complaining, and I am basically ready for, to go back to base to grab me my Phantom Dancers here any moment now. So all I'm waiting for is 2400.
An enemy has been slain.
Unfortunately,
Certainly.
there's just not a lot
An
of
enemy has been slain.
not a lot for me to do at the moment. I could probably go farm a little bit of some gold or little animals and creeps out in the forest. But at the moment, I'm gonna use my position to make me some gold
Do not
and stay the heck out of that turret range. Alright, so it is, oh, excellent, look at this. I have an opportunity that this thing, whatever it is, soaks up the turret damage wonderfully,
Killing spree.
and it's time for me to go. I have no health, and this guy wants to kill me. Actually, generally a good time to leave when someone wants to kill you. You're not gaining experience, you're not gaining gold if you're dead.
Certainly.
Useful lesson. So, I'm going to hang out here in the grass. He's going to probably come up sneaky behind me, and I'm going to say, nah. So here I am, waiting on just a little bit of gold.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, excellent. It is time for me to go purchase some stuff. Alright, so I'm going to hit the hotkey B to go back to base. I'm going to hit the P to bring up the purchase menu. And it is time for me to purchase my Phantom Blades. Oh yeah, now I'm feeling all good and sexy.
Do not fear.
Now, I do kind of feel stupid about purchasing my armor, as it's really not benefiting me much. I don't seem to be taking any hits. I'm doing a good job of staying out of range of a lot of things. So I probably could have waited for, you know, a dagger or something to that effect, and not been so behind on my DPS. Get that dagger. The one thing about Master Yi is his special here is this double strike every second attack, and so when you up your attack speed, you up the number of attacks you do, you up the number of 7th strikes you do. So, more speed, more DPS. It's fabulous like that. But we're doing alright. So we're pushing on this place, and actually it feels like we're doing alright. You know, top and the bottom, they are doing their pushes, and I'm getting my push in here. Now, one of the other things about Master Yi, and I might have said this a little bit earlier, is Master Yi is fabulous for turret damage. Turn on Highlander, which is this guy, 40% movement and 60% attack speed. That's hard to beat. He is just a beast, and so he just beats up on everybody. So I guess my lane is kind of being guarded by 2 champions. I'm not going to really take on 2 champions by myself at the moment, especially not if they are full health. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get the blue buff. So the blue buff is on the left-hand side.
An enemy has been slain.
And I'll grab that guy. Mr. Yi is a mana user. He doesn't use it as much. He uses his basic attack for most things, However, he is still a mana user, and the cooldowns are fabulous for him. Okay, so I saw someone running away. Let's see if I can't go find them. Okay, I see one.
Is yours.
So give my friends a little bit of heads up that stuff is coming their way.
Slain.
The fabulous thing about the blue buff is I have as much mana as I want, and my cooldowns are all super fast. See, new Alpha Strike.
Do not
We're going
fear
to push up
the
on this
unknown.
turret. And I'm going to Highlander the crap out of it, and I am going to end up.
An ally has been slain.
Let's see if I can't help my buddies out here a little bit. Alright, Highlander time. So you can see I'm burning that midnight oil, and I'm going to make headway into this turret, and it is time for me to leave. Razy is here. And the one other thing that is of note is... Okay, yeah, he doesn't want to play with me. He's a smart little Rez.
Certainly.
I am going to do some smart harassing. I did actually use a little trick there. If you did not notice what that was, is if you can Alpha Strike on an enemy that is, oh, hello, 2-on-1, that will die guaranteed, then you'll end up back where you started. So let's see if this is stupid. Okay, it's definitely stupid. Eeps, 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 eeps. Alright, 3-on-1 hurts, and I guess maybe earlier on that shirt really worked. You know, it probably saved me a little bit of health there in the end. So
An enemy has been slain.
we'll consider it a good investment at this point in time. So I'm hiding out here in this brush. They are really pushing on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like hang out here. They're going to push on this turret, and I'm going to see if I can't catch anyone in the background.
My blade.
I am going to catch Raze. Excellent! And I'm going to catch this guy. Caught him, and it is time to res up a little bit, and she is so dead. Oh, one of my favorite items actually comes in really handy here, but I don't have it on me, and I cannot be slowed, and look at oh yeah, I'm feeling excellent right now. This is Master Yi at some of his best. He is such a ganker.
Follow my lead.
Alright, let's cozy up on here. Turn on the DPS and take down this good old turret.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I will show you the path.
Alright, we're going to see how much headway I can make into this guy before I gotta run. So I see two up top, one on the bottom, and here very, very shortly I'm going to have to run because those guys are going to respawn. But I'm making a heck of a lot of progress in this area, and so I am going to turn on Wuju before it is time for me to run. I chickened out, but I survived. Was it worth being a chicken? Fine, it was. Alright, so it's hit B, recall back to base, and I get to pick up some new stuff. So I actually like this guy, and another one of these, and now, watch my DPS soar.
Certainly.
Okay, but I need to get champion kills. This guy, when I feel like I'm doing a really good job on champion kills, I'll get the Sword of the Occult because I can get up to 100 attack damage. And with the amount of speed that I'm generating, that can be crazy. I'm actually also going for my second Phantom Dancer.
Certainly.
The guess the other thing that I'm watching out for is I'm not going to go for a third one, because there is a cap for how much attack speed you can do, and it caps out at about 2.5. So with 2 Phantom Dancers, I'm running about a lot of speed. And on Highlander, with that extra attack 60, yeah, it gets a little bit too close for comfort, and I feel like I could probably just better invest in some actual damage so that... Alright, come here,
Your
Herizi.
team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Alright, so I've made some really good progress here. But Rez, he's sitting there in the back, and I have no ranged crap. Alright, so it's go time to help some of my pals in some of the other lanes. So I hate Nunu, so I might as well go and say hello. Hello, Nunu. Bye-bye, Nunu.
Dominating.
And that gives me attack damage increase, which is fabulous.
Style.
Come up here. Alright, dadgummit, Raze. You're hanging out in my spot. You're cramping my style. So I think I shall go down here. Grab me a couple kills. Give me a little extra gold. Grab me that extra level. Okay, got him. Now it's time. Oh, come on, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Not fair. I got ganked. 3 versus 1. That is so wrong. Alright. I'll shove it. Hopefully some teammates will give me a turret kill and I can grab me another one of these. Alright, so what do I want here? I still want my attack speed. Sitting on 1230. I've got 20 seconds of death. So I can reminisce and just watch my money roll in on my investments. Or I can go check, see what I have over here. I actually kind of like... I kind of like this guy, quite frankly, as he sort of rounds out that little bit of everything that I need. So, teammates didn't pull through, didn't give me some gold. Time to go and farm some of it my own, or do something about it. Stop whining. Oh, I guess I'll go get blue buff, blue aura. That
Your
will...
team has destroyed a turret.
It's tempted to hang out there, but no. Alright, so blue buff time.
An ally
This
has
game
been
is actually going
slain.
a lot longer than I expected.
An ally has been slain.
My blade is yours.
Alright. Let's see.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Wow, 4 on 1 down here at the bottom. That is a little bit crazy. Grab a little gold in the way.
Do not fear the unknown.
Let's see, might as well. Grab the red buff. Red buff action throws a dot on your attacks. So blue and red. Why not, right? Alright, so... Wow. We are getting heavy gang up on. Let's see if I can't take one of these guys down. And it is time to get out of here. I did. Alright, so I'm sporting a sexified meditate. That is a very sexy meditate, by the way. And let's see if I can't give a little assistance up top. Waiting for... Nope. Time to run. 3 versus 1 is still not good for me.
Certainly.
Oh, but 3 versus 3 is fabulous. Alright, Highlander. And... Alright, this is probably a bad idea. Whee! It's time to run! I like it. See, this is Mr. Yi at his best. As he is just really rocking the house tonight, and we're gonna come back up here. We're gonna grab another kill, as Mr. Tarek is an idiot and running right back into me.
Do not fear the unknown.
Okay, a little bit of kill steal. You know, we got it. We got it. We got it under control. Now I'm sporting 11 of these guys.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Alright, come back here.
An enemy has been slain.
Dadgummit. Alright, trying to get in on some of these guys. I do not want Shin. Shin is kind of a tanky character, so he's a little bit of a punk. I want... there's a turret there.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So, we're not... Alright, gonna run out here. Get whacked a little bit. I got her! Got him! Let's check that out.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Let's see if I can get this guy. Turn on Highlander again. Got him. Check it out! Alright, time to run. Time to run. Got stunned. Not sure why. Sitting on 18. My pals over here
Has been slain.
doing an excellent job. We are closing in on the kill as come over here, grab this inhibitor, and we are in, folks. We are in.
Do not fear the
Take this
unknown.
thing out. Take her out. Don't cozy up to me. I'll kill you. You can just see it just pounding away. Look at Mr. Yi. That's mostly Mr. Yi's damage there. Cozy up to this thing, and it is over. And I didn't even get my second Phantom Blade dancer thingy. Tiny dancer. And that there, folks, is Mr. Yi at almost his best. I mean, this was a fun game for me. I certainly encourage you to check out Mr. Yi. He's fun to play. League of Legends out here. Leave your comments, leave your feedback, share, whatever. You know, tell me what you like, tell me what you didn't, tell me what you'd like to see in the future. Alright, folks, this is Yaniman with a Master Yi character introduction. Signing off. I'll see you on the flip side.